Hi everyone, I'm Susan Brady from Nurtured Bones. For the past few weeks, I've been highlighting some of the clues hidden in routine blood work that may tell us more about the health of your bones. Your labs may reveal patterns related to inflammation, nutrient status, metabolism, digestion, and overall body function, all of which may influence bone remodeling and long-term bone strength. And today I want to talk about another important piece of the puzzle: iron status, anemia markers, and ferritin. Most people think hemoglobin and hematocrit only matter if you're anemic or feeling tired, but these markers actually help tell us whether your body is effectively carrying oxygen to the tissues throughout the body, including the cells involved in bone repair and bone remodeling. Your bones are constantly breaking down old bone and rebuilding new bone. And to do that efficiently, your body needs oxygen, protein, minerals, healthy collagen production, and proper nutrient absorption. So when iron levels are low, hemoglobin or hematocrit are low, the body may struggle to optimally support these processes. And research has shown that anemia and iron deficiency may be associated with reduced bone formation, poor collagen production, increased bone breakdown, lower bone mineral density, and higher fracture risk. And this becomes especially important for women over 45 and postmenopausal because hormonal changes are already affecting bone remodeling during this stage of life. And when you combine that with low iron, inflammation, digestive issues, poor nutrient absorption, it may create even more stress on the system. And here's something really important. You don't need to have severe anemia for this to matter. Sometimes people are sitting in what I call the gray zone. Their labs may technically still fall within the normal range, but they are low enough that symptoms start showing up. Things like fatigue, weakness, poor exercise tolerance, feeling cold, hair thinning, slower recovery, and even brain fog. And often there may be digestive issues in the background as well, affecting nutrient absorption. Because if the gut is not functioning well, it may be difficult to properly absorb iron, protein, B12, folate, and other nutrients needed to support both blood health and bone health. And this is one reason I say so often that bone loss is rarely just about any one thing being out of balance. Now, I also want to touch on a marker called ferritin because this marker is frequently misunderstood. Ferritin is not always included in standard blood work, so it usually does need to be ordered as part of a more complete iron panel, but it's a really important marker. And ferritin is considered an iron storage marker, and low ferritin levels may suggest depleted iron reserves. But elevated ferritin may also tell us something important. Ferritin is what's called an acute phase reactant, meaning it may rise in response to inflammation, oxidative stress, liver stress, metabolic dysfunction, or infection. So sometimes elevated ferritin is not really about having great iron stores. It actually may reflect stress and inflammation happening within the body. So, why does that matter for bones? Well, because chronic inflammation and oxidative stress may negatively affect healthy bone remodeling. They may increase the activity of the osteoclasts, those cells involved in bone breakdown, while at the same time impairing osteoblasts, those cells responsible for building new bone. And excess iron may also contribute to oxidative stress that affects collagen integrity and overall bone quality. Now, this doesn't mean that every elevated ferritin level is dangerous, and ferritin should never be interpreted alone. That's why context matters so much. When I review labs, I look at patterns across the entire picture: CBC markers, iron studies, ferritin, inflammatory markers, blood sugar markers, liver enzymes, protein status, thyroid markers, because together these labs may reveal hidden contributors to fatigue, inflammation, poor recovery, and bone loss. And many people are surprised to learn that these clues may have been sitting right there in their routine labs for years. That's exactly why I created my bone health lab review sessions in honor of Osteoporosis Awareness Month. So these sessions are designed to help uncover possible hidden contributors to bone loss and help people better understand the bigger story their labs may be telling. And there's only 1 week left to take advantage of this special pricing. So the offer ends May 29th, although you can book your appointments into the month of June. So if you've been thinking about doing a deeper dive into your labs and uncovering possible hidden contributors to bone loss, now is the time to reserve your spot. The link is in the description section of this video. Have a great day.